Hello everyone, hopefully you are doing great. In this week, our discussion topic based on planning for a digital campaign. In my topic, I am choosing that building awareness on waste recycling among students. I am preferring this topic for this semester for making a social digital campaign. Let's start about it. The proposal addresses the urgent need to tackle environmental challenges, particularly waste management, by promoting recycling awareness among students. It outlines a digital campaign designed to engage, educate, and inspire students to adopt sustainable recycling practice. For conducting this campaign, I have to manage two types of target audience. I should prefer students aged from 10 to 18 in middle and high class students for my primary audience, and teachers, parents, and school administrators as my secondary audience for this campaign. First of all, I am making a strategic campaign planning. Here I am using this ROOPS model and 5 core things I have to do for this campaign planning: research, objectives, planning, evaluation, and stewardships, and it will make my campaign so authentic and so easy. In research planning, I made 3 types of research plan for this campaign: online survey, focus group, and in-depth interview. For online surveys, my target audience is large sample of students across different educational levels, and for focus group, I will choose small group discussion, which is 6 or 8 members students group. And for in-depth interview, definitely I am choosing the key stakeholders such as students, leader, teachers, and school administrators. And in this way, in the initial stage of my campaign, I will make online survey and focus groups and in-depth interview for my collecting data about my stakeholders, and that will help me to plan a good campaign. Now I am telling about the core objectives of this campaign. Basically, there are 4 objectives for this digital campaign, such as raise awareness, change behavior, community engagement, and measure impact. I think these types of objectives will fulfill the demand, and it will make awareness among students to do more waste recycling and environment safety. Based on research, I also made a planning process for my campaign that will develop messaging strategy, and it will help selecting social media tools and also develop content calendar for all digital channels, and also help to create educational materials. And I think this planning process will make me so eligible to do the campaign so properly. And here I put on an example on these types of content calendar, and I think this week by week, if I make this content calendar, then it will recall and remind me about my activities, and I can do this campaign so properly in day by day, and I also can evaluate so properly. I also put some evaluation process for my campaign, and which way during this campaign I can make evaluate about my previous tools and communication strategy, and can also update my upcoming criteria and procedures. So I think this evaluation process, the planning I am keeping here, it's standard, and in this way I can evaluate my positions, and I can update my everyday's work and make a good campaign. I also have a plan maintain relationships with influencers and partners beyond the campaign period. It's also important for a best campaign. Digital campaign strategy, that is the most important part for this digital campaign proposal, and in this sector I will do 5 things. First of all, social media campaign using several educational Facebook pages, email marketing, partnership with influencers, and school events and webinars I will handle and I will arrange for making awareness among students. And I think these 5 things is important to make a good campaign. For social media campaign, I will select platforms. Basically Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, which is so much familiar figure in my country. So I will give so much effort on Facebook analysis, and which types of content I will use. So basically it's short videos. I will make several videos and I will post in social media platforms, and after that I can evaluate the situations and can everything can make so properly. And there are also Instagram and Facebook infographics I also use. Student challenges can use, live question answers and sessions also can make, and hashtags, and it's so important, and these types of hashtags I also use in this particular social media platforms. Recycle right, green students, eco warriors, and these three hashtags I make for my using social media platforms. As in school level in Bangladesh, there have no official website for institution, so they actually use several educational Facebook page and update students about several information. So I would like to use this several educational Facebook page to be connect with students and make them awareness about this waste recycling. And in this particular website, if I make several quiz articles and several short videos, and also make several tips for them waste risks like cycling, and influence them to do that, and post their several blogs, not only students but also teachers, and to share their experience and success stories related to these types of recycling. I think in this way I can make ensure the involvement of students with this waste recycling, and they will get interesting information about this topic, and they will feel like to do that. I also keep a plan for email marketing, and it's an initiative step for me for this campaign. And I also keep this partnership with influencers. If it will be possible for me to maintain influencers, then it will be a great steps for this campaign. And another here is that to school events and webinars, and I will make this discussion level for students for their development. For media involvement, I also keep this PESU model in my digital campaign planning, and there I also have paid media, earned media, shared media, and owned media, which I make plan for these four types of media, how I will involve with these types of media. And here is that for paid media, I made a plan that I will meet with influencer and also convince them in participation way. I would like to do work, and if I can influence these influencers to make a positive video about waste recycling, then I think it will be so influential matter for our students, because they are so much like these types of influencer video in this age. And for earned media, I think this press release, media environment, and with interaction with media, it will help me a lot to make campaigns so properly. And in this sector, securing interviews with campaign spokespersons, it will also help me. And for shared media, I think encouraging educational institutions, students, and influencers to share their campaign content, and I also shared, and I also consult with my previous educational institutions to share about my campaign. I think in this way I can enrich in my campaign and can reach out most of the students of high school level, and it will helpful. And this own media, I think this campaign website with interactive educational resource and recycling guides, it will helpful a lot. And mobile app I also can use, and weekly email newsletter with tips, updates, it will also help me. That's all overall discussion about my proposal topic on digital campaign. Thanks everybody for hearing me. Give your important suggestions if you feel need. Thank you everybody.